All right, hey sports fans, we're here with the brand new men's basketball coach, Brendan Foley. Coach, man, we're so excited about you taking the reins of the men's basketball program. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, like many of you know, I've been here 6 years as the assistant coach, so I'm thrilled for this opportunity and this new challenge. Really looking forward to it. I spent 10 years as an assistant coach, and I feel like the time is right to move up and take on this next challenge. I've been in the JUCO game, so to speak, for a little bit now, so looking forward to it.
Okay. Now you coached at Santa Fe before as an assistant, and you worked for some pretty big name guys while you were a grad assistant and everything. Tell us about some of those experiences.
Yeah, so I went to undergrad at the University of Cincinnati, and I was fortunate enough to work for Coach Huggins, who's now the head coach at West Virginia, and then Andy Kennedy, who was the coach at Ole Miss, who's the all-time winningest coach at Ole Miss, and then graduated and then started my graduate assistant at Kansas State University with Bob Huggins for 1 year, and then Frank Martin, who's now the head coach at the University of South Carolina.
Wow. Pretty good pedigree.
Yeah.
If you learned a little bit from all those guys, we should be in good shape.
I was fortunate enough to work for all three of them.
Yeah,
so
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. Now I want to talk about what we accomplished last season. You know, Brett Campbell has left us, and he's I think he's looking into maybe some getting out of coaching and getting into the pharmaceutical industry, and we wish him great success. He had a very good run here, and so what did we accomplish last season?
Well, we qualified for the state tournament, the Region 8 tournament. We came up a little bit short. We made it to the final game where Northwest beat us. Hats off to them. They had a great season. We kind of got banged up towards the end. We playing with 7 guys, but the guys fought. Couldn't be more proud of them. They accomplished a lot. They should be proud.
Right. So we faced Northwest 4 times last year.
Times,
we got them once.
Yep.
And then and they didn't last too long in the national tournament, did they?
They were in the Sweet 16 or Elite 8. I don't remember exactly which.
All right. But they were not successful in their bid for a national championship. Let's talk about Brendan. Let's talk about some of our guys. I know some of our guys had some pretty big signings. Went on to some pretty prestigious programs. So let's talk about some of those things.
Sure. Hewitt, Aylock went to TCU, Texas Christian in the Big 12. We're really excited for him. I think that's a great opportunity, great fit. Those Coach Dixon there has done well with the guys from New Zealand.
And Hewitt says he's a legit 7-footer.
He's close to it.
Right.
Close to it.
And I've heard that he may actually his style of play and his body may actually lend itself more to the D1 game than even here.
Probably. I think the spacing and just the pace of the game will suit him better at the Division One.
Right.
There's a little more structure, and I think his best basketball would definitely be ahead of him.
And so you think we're going to see him on TV pretty regularly? Man,
definitely.
That's fantastic.
Definitely.
All right, who else?
Our point guard, TJ Howard, who was first team All Panhandle guy, is going to Towson University. CJ Williamson from Orlando signed with Kent State University. Shamarcus Kennedy, who played really well for us in the state tournament, may have been our MVP in the state tournament, signed with McNeese State University. And then Pop Jop, not many people got to see him because he got injured, only played about 7 games, but he signed with Southeast Louisiana in the Southland. They actually won the Southland Conference last year.
Wow.
They recruited him through his injury and stayed loyal to him. And then the guy the qualifier, Brandon Mahan, really came here with nothing. He visited a Division II school in us, and we were fortunate enough to get him, and he picked Texas A&M over Ole Miss, Cincinnati, Wichita State, Auburn. So he had some good options, but we'll see him on TV at Texas A&M.
Yeah.
We're thrilled for him.
That's great. That's great. All right, well, those are all some good signs for these guys, and we look forward to seeing them play. Tell us about some of the guys that you're excited about that you've recruited and signed to come in at Chipola.
Definitely. I got to start with our returners. Keyshawn Bruton will be back. He was kind of our 6th man, averaged 10 points a game as a freshman, brings tremendous amount of energy and just loves Chipola, and we're excited about him. We brought one of Pop's friends in at Christmas break, Sheck Fay, who was in NBA Africa, which is a very select and prestigious academy that he was in. So we're expecting good things from him. we've signed 2 Division I transfers, a Pac-12 transfer, and then one from Grand Canyon University in Phoenix, Arizona. So we've signed some really talented freshmen. We got guys from all over the world, so it'll be. I feel bad for Matt White when he's going to have to pronounce those names, but we're excited. You know, we still got a couple more scholarships to fill, but I'm pieced together what I think is a really good recruiting class.
Now tell us, a lot of people think that basketball coaches, they don't have anything to do until like October or November. But what do we do in the summer? After we get all of our people signed.
Well, it's a process. I mean, then you got to get them into school. But that's kind of been what I've been doing right now, just making sure we're all set for summer school. That starts Monday. Getting all their applications, transcripts, paperwork, all that fun stuff in, and then we'll start. We won't have a full team here this summer, but we'll work and do skill development and get these guys better and just kind of establish a work culture that we expect here. And then it comes quick. August will be here before we know it, and then we'll have a full team here. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, it's evaluation period. Then we're in preseason mode. We got jamborees, and all of a sudden it's gonna be November. So it's gonna come quick.
Yeah, it's right around the corner. Coach, you had a wonderful speech that you made in the press conference when you accepted the job as head coach, and you outlined some goals, and I wish you just kind of reiterate those for the people watching.
Absolutely. I mean, I think everyone is aware of the foundation of success and the tradition at Chipola, and that's what I want to continue to build on, the legacy here, compete for Panhandle championships. I've won a state championship here. I want to get back to that, and then I want to get a national championship.
Absolutely.
My thinking, reach for the stars.
Right.
Why settle for second?
And men's basketball it's interesting because fan-wise, it's the most popular sport, and it's the only sport that doesn't have a national title.
Right.
So
got some big shoes to fill.
Yeah, we've been close, but man, we would love to have one. And I know that Dr. Clemens, when she introduced you in the press conference, she actually she mentioned Milton Johnson, who was the Panhandle trophies named after him, the gyms named after him. He was one of the finest people I ever knew, and he was one of the most respected coaches in the country. And I'm not making comparisons between you and Coach Johnson, but you seem like a guy that is really sold out to Chipola, and you like it here, and I think you're just going to be a great fit, and we look forward to you kind of continuing the legacy that Milt Johnson established here. I want to ask you a little bit about your personal life. You're kind of still a newlywed. I think you've been married for about a year now. Tell us about your wife.
Well, I mean, she's my better half. She's been great for this college in our athletic department. She's our assistant athletic director, as you're aware of. But I think she's just been a shot in the arm for this whole program, the school, social media, just anything and everything she kind of does. And she's kind of just marketed Chipola in a brand new light. And I think it's been great. I think, like I said, she's the MVP around here. And she don't get all the credit all the time, but we couldn't do it without her.
Yeah, and she loves Chipola. She's young. She's very energetic, and she's got a legit PR degree from West Virginia.
Yeah.
So I mean, she had some skills when she got here, and we're definitely taking advantage of all of those. Coach, I mean, it is still June, but the first game is it's not all that far away. So so tell us what we're going to start out with.
We got a classic opening weekend. I think that's November 3rd or 4th.
Okay.
We have 4 Division I junior colleges coming. We open with Miami-Dade, and then we also have Enterprise from up the road coming, and then Georgia Highlands will be here. So 4 good teams. It'll be a good weekend of basketball.
Okay.
A chance to see your 2018-19 Indians for the first time.
Right.
So I just want everyone to come out and be there and see the team.
Great.
We're excited.
I was talking to Natalie the other day. She's gearing up for the kind of the booster drive, the Appreciation Club memberships. Tell us just a little bit about what if a fan is interested in basketball and in sports in general at Chipola, what are some of the opportunities that are available to get involved in this program, just as a fan or as a supporter?
Well, first with the Appreciation Club, I think the membership is $200 to $250.
Yeah, $250, something like that.
Get in contact with her if that's something. I think that they get 4 passes to each game. They get they can go in and get refreshments during halftime.
Right.
So that's a great opportunity to get involved first and foremost. That would be the number one route. But any other time, we sell tickets at the door. We're welcome anyone, if they want to bring teams, elementary schools, we want to get back in the community and encourage them to come to as many games as possible.
Right,
and
right.
Fill the Milton H. Johnson Center.
Absolutely. We also have corporate sponsorships available. I think we had about 21 last year, and they start at like $1,000 and go up to $2,500. And there's a lot of opportunities to get your business's name out, in front of our fan base and on our website and everything. So a lot of ways to get plugged in to Chipola sports and especially Chipola men's basketball. Well, Coach, anything else you want to add today? We're just so excited about you coming in and taking the reins, and we're looking forward to big things.
Me too.
All right.
Thanks for having me on today.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.